Good evening, Facebook. It's Tony Swan. I'm coming in a little bit later today because it's taken me a little bit of time to think about my content today. And today, my challenge was to talk about something I'm really passionate about. And there is nothing I am more passionate about in my life right now than the possibility to tell others and to show others that it is possible to change your life. It's why I labeled this live. Do you think it's possible to change your life? So I'm asking you, do you think it's possible to change your life? Drop me a 1, say yes. Give me a wave, tell me where you're coming from. I need some support. This is really hard for me to stand here and talk about what I'm about to share with you. So, I'm 49, about to turn 50 this year, and 2 years ago, I came across Phatt. What is Phatt? Phatt stands for putting health at the top. When I heard that, I looked at the person that told me and said, what on earth is Phatt? So, Phatt is a healthy living program. We deal with gut health and we deal with weight loss. And I can tell you right now, standing here, I have lost 62 kilos using the Phatt program. And do you know what it means to be able to say that out loud? 62 kilos. My boyfriend who is filming this, my darling partner, he barely weighs 62 kilos. Do you know what it means to walk around with that amount of weight on your body every day? I don't even know how I got through the day. Do you get up in the morning and your knees hurt, or you can't roll over in bed, or some days you can't even put on your own shoes? When you weigh 130 kilos plus, you can't do the simple things in life that you take for granted. I took my life and I sat it on a couch. How many of you are doing that? I'm going to try to hold it together and not get emotional. But how many of you watching me are sitting on a couch? When was the last time you went outside? When was the last time you went on a bike ride? When was the last time you went swimming at the beach? When was the last time you walked into a store and put anything in the store you wanted off of a rack on? When was the last time that you felt good about yourself? As women, we lack self-worth. We let society tell us who we should be, what we should look like. But the most important journey you will have is with yourself. I didn't lose weight because I wanted to fit into the world of what a woman should look like. I didn't lose weight because I wanted to fit into a certain size clothing. I didn't lose weight because I wanted to wear a particular swimsuit at the beach. I didn't lose weight because I was sick and tired of food. I lost weight and I chose to improve my gut health because I wasn't living life. You see behind me this motorbike? This motorbike to me represents so much. I got this jacket from my darling partner for Christmas. I bought it at this size because I promised myself, and it fits me snug as, I promised myself if I couldn't zip up this jacket and I couldn't get my leg up and over that bike, I will never forgive myself for the rest of my life. It was my goal to get back on a bike. It's been my goal to ride a horse again. It was my goal to go back to dancing. It was my goal to get out there and live life. I used every excuse you could think of. I said I hated the sun. I said I hated the outdoors. I said I hated the beach. I said I hated doing anything that involved being outside. I was lying to myself, and I was lying to the rest of the world, because I don't hate the beach. I don't hate being outside. I don't hate going on a bike ride. I don't hate walking or trekking or camping or being in the bush. Those were stories I told myself. Are you telling yourself a story? What story are you telling yourself? And I'm here to tell you that you can change that story. Tomorrow, when you turn the page in that book, the story of your life, I want you to take a different coloured pen. Because every day that you get up and you choose not to make a change, then you are choosing exactly the life you are living in. I was unhappy. I was overweight. I was stuck in a place that was so bad. And in the future, I will talk about weight and where it comes from. Because I always say someone who is carrying 5 kilos of weight, maybe they like Tim Tams too much. Maybe someone who's carrying 10 kilos of weight, maybe they just overindulge a little bit too often. But when you start looking at the big numbers, 30 kilos, 40 kilos, 50 kilos, 60 kilos and above, people that are dealing with that much weight, it's never about food. We are hiding and we are protecting ourselves. And I'm telling you that with each 10 kilos that I shed, I have had to deal with another layer of emotional trauma. I'm not going to go there right now. I'll save that for another time. But if you've suffered some trauma, show me some support. Give me a heart, give me a wave, give me something, because it's really hard to bear my soul. But I'm doing it because there's no shame. As women, we need to speak up. We need to empower others. People say to me, Tony, you're so strong. I'm here to tell you that strength is not something you're born with. Strength is something that you become. I have become strong because of what I've endured in my life. I have become strong because I chose for it to not beat me down. And don't get me wrong, it beat me down for a while. It's held me down for a good 20, 30 years. It tried to take over my life. I'm in control now. I've had therapy. I've had years of therapy to help me get to where I am now. So if you're sitting there and you're watching this and you're getting some value, I want you to know you too can change your life. When you start clean eating, something happens in your brain magically. It just changes who you are. And don't get me wrong, I love a burger. I love fish and chips. I'm Italian. I love lasagna. But what I've learned is to not use food to comfort me, but food can also control your life. What I'm here to do on this earth is touch one person at a time and show them that it's possible to change their life. I did it. I changed my life. I'm still going. I intend to lose another 8 to 10 kilos. My goal is 70. I want to see that big 70. And you'll hear about it when I get there. You will hear about it. So This light keeps going on and off. Don't you love lives? I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in a place called Noble Falls. My darling took me out for a bike ride tonight, and there's no greater feeling. I just feel free. I feel free. I feel free. I'm not trapped anymore. I don't want you to be trapped either. Get off that couch. Drop me a hello. Tell me you want my help. This is what I do. This is who I will be forever. I am Tony Swan. I am a Phatt mentor. I am proud. And I'm here to help you, to show you you can change your life. Just make the first step. Good night.